Contrary to popular belief, the thought that suppression is maybe buffed, if that's the right word. The whole thought that in the BF3, in the newest patch, that suppression is sort of overdone. This video, even though this is a more close quarters type of match in Operation Metro, goes to show that maybe suppression isn't as bad after all as what people are leading on. If you've had the chance to download the new Battlefield 3 patch, which is now live on every system, Xbox, PS3, and PC, obviously you see changes, and a lot of these changes to the software, to the actual core of the game, I think, to the overall aspect of the game, are pretty good so far. I really like the game. There's definitely been a visual overhaul, and call me crazy, but when I played this last night, the game just feels smoother to me. Maybe it's because the graphics or the visual overhaul of the game just makes everything more visible to the eye, and that's sort of what translates to just the smoothness. But when I put the controller in my hands the other night, the game just feels, the movement, the crouching, the aiming, it just feels smoother to me. Maybe I'm crazy. I could be. But I definitely like where the patch is going, and to me, it makes sense that suppressors are ineffective from a range, because if you think about it, a gun with a heavy barrel or no suppressor on it should be more effective at damage, including range, but you should be more vulnerable on that mini-map, whereas with a suppressor you're not as vulnerable on the mini-map, yet it is hard for you to get kills at range, which to me is pretty smart from a balancing standpoint. I think it makes sense to say that if you're going to put a suppressor on and you can't be seen on the mini-map, that you're more of a factor in close and from a range, whereas you sacrifice that bit of visibility on the mini-map when you don't put a suppressor on. So to me it makes sense. It makes at least a significant sense in the terms of balance, which is what DICE is going for, to have that sort of discrepancy and difference between a suppressor and a non-suppressed gun. So that's my thought on that. I do like that choppers now, if you're a pilot of a helicopter, you're going to get more points for that, which to me was needed. Javelins and SMAWs and stuff like that I can't really comment on yet, but I do know that they've toned down the splash damage, although this clip that you just watched now here on your screen doesn't really show that, because I maul the other team here. But I'm not really one to hate on something unless there is something seriously wrong, technical faults that are pretty visibly seen. But I like a lot of the changes here, and there's going to be a lot of people that aren't going to like the changes to this game, because let's face it, it is almost a human fear, because I'm dropping a little psychology on here. It's a human fear to not want change, to be afraid of change, but I'm all for it. Let's change the software to make the game better, and I think right now this game is playing well. And plus, I love renting servers. I love being able to play Metro as much as possible with huge ticket counts. Yes, I'm one of those. I like playing Metro a lot, as this clip is showing, but I like all the other maps too. I don't just play Metro, but I'm so happy now that we have the ability to rent a server and to make playlists how we want and have fun and play the game our way. I'm one to believe, and maybe my thought is kind of radical and kind of different from a lot of people, but I tend to think that the quick match function in a lot of these shooters is actually ruining the experience online, and maybe I'm crazy for thinking that, because you're probably saying to yourself, well, quick match gets you into a game faster, and you just get more games in. But the fact of the matter is, I love being able to create my own playlists and have fun that way, and set up clan matches on servers. That's what made SOCOM 3 such a great game to me, because of its longevity of creating your own ranked server, having fun with it. And I don't buy the whole thing, or the whole, I don't buy the whole argument that, it exploits the rank system for making servers and playing on your own servers. Does it really, though? I mean, because people are accepting going on to, it's almost like a hidden agreement. You're accepting to go into that server and to play on that server. So that's sort of my opinion on that. And just a little rant here to end this out, because I don't want to bore you guys with talking about all these different guns. It's more of a fact of getting in there and experiencing the guns for yourself, seeing the changes, and you know, really diving into this game and getting your own opinion on it. But I'm just sort of reiterating to you my, I guess, opinions on the patch so far. So far, I give it a thumbs up. I like it a lot. And that's it. As you can see, the video's over. Another Operation Metro gameplay in the books. If you're watching this on Yeousch Reloaded, thanks for the view. People on my channel get to see this video first, but I'm also submitting it over to Yeousch. So that's it for now. You guys have a good one. I'll see you next time.